In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NCAAF matchups for November 7th, 2025, and I'll break it all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop, because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full winning sport picks experience, head over to WSPicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmakers' worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is Winning Sport Picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. We start with Houston taking on UCF, where Houston comes in as a pick'em and UCF is catching +2. The number tells you everything. Books don't trust either side to separate, and that means you lock into situational football and momentum management. Houston shows a clearer pattern of sustaining drives when the field shortens, especially in November, and that gives them an edge in a matchup where both defenses bend more than they break. In coin flip spreads like PK and +2, the sharper side is the team that avoids self-inflicted possessions, and Houston has been trending in that direction. UCF becomes dangerous only when they create short fields, and with neither team favored by more than a field goal, this is built for a tight, late finish. The total at 47.5 signals slower, methodical tempos. That means scoring comes in bursts, not waves, and that matches a classic grinded-out spot. Houston at PK leans into the stronger situational identity, and the under 47.5 fits perfectly with the pace and November defensive tightening. Next up is Tulane versus Memphis, a matchup defined by market psychology more than raw talent. Memphis is laying 3, and anytime you see a home favorite stuck at that exact number, books are telling you they don't trust Memphis to create real separation. Tulane thrives in these environments. Road dog, controlled pace, one-score game projected deep into the fourth quarter. They don't panic, they don't chase big plays, and they don't let momentum swings collapse the structure of their game plan. Memphis relies on rhythm and bursts. Tulane relies on consistency. When books set a spread at 3, they're signaling volatility and small margins, and that naturally favors the more disciplined team. Tulane +3 becomes the sharper side because they are built to survive long stretches without scoring and still remain live late. The total at 54 is a classic mid-November number, high enough to open scoring windows, low enough to expect stalled drives. That creates a balanced game flow where both teams trade sustained possessions mid-game before tempo shifts late. That sets the stage for the over 54 to hit as the structure breaks open in the fourth. Finally, we've got Northwestern facing USC, where USC is laying a heavy 14 and the total sits at 50. Large spreads in November always come down to one thing: pace. If the favorite can jump early and force the dog into reactive football, the blowout risk becomes real. But USC has consistently struggled in games where they don't land the first punch. Northwestern is one of those programs that drags games into the mud. Long possessions, heavy third down emphasis, and the willingness to punt to preserve field position, those are the exact traits that frustrate double-digit favorites. When USC faces structured defenses that don't allow explosive drives early, the rhythm disappears, and when the rhythm disappears, the margin inflates much slower. Northwestern at +14 becomes valuable because they specialize in shortening games and forcing opponents into low-efficiency drives. And with the total sitting at 50, the projection leans toward a controlled game state rather than a chaotic one. Controlled games favor dogs, but they also create late scoring opportunities as fatigue sets in, which is why the over 50 becomes a live angle when the game loosens up in the second half. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at WSPicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to WSPicks.com right now. And now the spoken recap so you walk away with exactly what we're hammering today. For Houston versus UCF, we're taking Houston at push and under 47.5. For Tulane versus Memphis, we're rolling with Tulane +3 and over 54. And for Northwestern versus USC, we're hitting Northwestern +14 and over 50. That's 6 angles across 3 strong NCAAF matchups for November 7th, and we're attacking every one of them early before the market adjusts. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, we bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!